We check in with Dr. Joe Schwarz. He is host, of course, of the Dr. Joe Show here on CJAD, Sundays at 3. He's also director of the McGill Office for Science and Society. And Joe, I sent you a video. Did you have a chance to check it out?
I did.
Okay, let me play some of it so people understand. It's funny because this came up in conversation today. Our producer, Brian Callistar, who's been ill, he's talking about the fact that he forgot to check he has no Tylenol at home or whatever, but he did have what? He had Vicks VapoRub, which he used, and I said, that's funny because that's what I'm going to talk to Dr. Joe about. This is something I found on the internet yesterday. I'm going to play part of it, and then, Joe, you can weigh in. Here you go.
Did you know that applying Vicks VapoRub on your feet before bed can do wonders for your body? Here's how it works. When you rub this Vicks VapoRub on your feet, it stimulates nerve receptors in our feet. And this sends powerful sensory messages up the spinal cord to the back of the brain called the medulla oblongata. And this part of the brain controls functions like your heart rate, your breathing, as well as many others. This simple act can help soothe your chronic cough, help you get to sleep, help you wake up more refreshed. So here's what you need to do. Apply some of the Vicks VapoRub on your feet, a thin layer. Put some cozy socks on. Do it about 15 to 30 minutes before you go to bed. And let the magic work overnight. People swear by this method that it's a calming effect. It will help you sleep through the night and wake up nice and refreshed.
All right. So you get it. So, Joe, forget about rubbing it on your chest. Rub it on the bottoms of your feet. What do you think?
Right. Well, Aaron, as soon as you sent me that video, of course, I looked at it. And as soon as I started looking at it, I said to myself, this is a chiropractor. I tell you, I can sniff him out. I really can. And of course, it turns out that is exactly what he is. Which means that they're not, totally trustworthy when it comes to health issues, except maybe when they manipulate your low back for pain. Mm-hmm. But in any case, I mean, Vicks VapoRub, interesting thing. I mean, it's been around for some 80 years or so, and it's camphor, menthol, and eucalyptus oil. That's what it is. And when you rub it on your chest or on your back, when you have a cough, there is anecdotal evidence for improvement. I've tried to look to see if there's anything published on PubMed, in the scientific literature. There isn't. There's a lot of anecdotal evidence.
Wow.
And it's not harmful. There's some very interesting stories, though, aside from this about Vicks VapoRub. Apparently, kids use it at raves. They take ecstasy, which is, of course, they shouldn't be doing it. It's a very dangerous drug. But they take ecstasy as an upper. And they claim that ecstasy is known to have a very short half-life, so it doesn't last very long. But they say that when you rub your back first with Vicks VapoRub, and then you take the ecstasy, it lasts longer.
What?
Yeah. Now
hold on, Joe, hold on a sec. Let me talk to our ecstasy expert here. That's Dean Bertoia. Dean, have you ever done the Vicks VapoRub thing?
Like on the feet thing?
No. What he just talked about, taking ecstasy and then put Vicks VapoRub on.
I haven't done that.
You've not done that?
No.
Your friends who've done that?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
I'll ask.
So, Joe, so that's now, I guess, in the popular culture, if you will.
Yeah.
Sounds kind of bizarre. But I want to get back to this. So, could it do any harm, or is this just kind of, something else to do?
No, I don't think it can do any harm. But I don't see that there's any way that putting menthol or camphor on the sole of your foot is going to affect your brain. I think, that is just not how the nervous system works.
Joe, people are swearing by it. You heard that guy say that.
Oh, yeah.
The whole world
swear by it. Yeah. People also swear by putting a soap underneath the sheet in order to get rid of restless leg syndrome, right?
Soap?
People swear by that, too.
Oh.
People swearing is not exactly scientific evidence.
Fair enough. All right, listen.
Anyway, Aaron, there's something else I want to mention today because my office, particularly my colleague Jonathan Jerry, has for a month worked on a video, and I think it's going to get a lot of attention because it is about Joe Mercola, who is widely recognized as the most influential of all the wellness influencers that are out there. He's an osteopathic physician, but he hasn't practiced now for years. But he's built a huge empire with his website, with his videos, with his books, selling all kinds of supplements. He's had, of course, numerous warnings from FDA about making unsubstantiated claims. But he gets over 10 million hits every month on his website. Plus, there's all of the other stuff that he does. He does radio interviews. He puts out videos. He's tremendously influential. In fact, the New York Times has called him the most effective influencer. Now, it turns out, believe it or not, that he is a believer in messages from the spirit world, and he consults a psychic. And the medical information that he gives comes from this psychic, who, as you'll find out if you watch the video, is basically a con man who's trying to convince Mercola that he has a conduit to the spirit. It's an absolutely remarkable story. All of the major news networks are interested in it and are online to try to further this. And at 12 o'clock today, we released the video. It's on our website, mcgill.ca/OSS. And I think it's going to be one of the most impactful things that we've ever done, because he is in line to be part of Robert F. Kennedy's crew. He's in line for a high position at NIH.
Okay.
Yeah.
So mcgill.ca/OSS.
Exactly.
Okay. Before we go, I brought this up last week, and I said I have a new favorite now. I don't drink Coke. I don't do the sugar thing. Every now and then, it'll be a Diet Coke. But my daughter turned me on to something called Olipop, right? So this is a soda. It's a prebiotic. And I said, there's no sugar in it, which is a good thing. And I brought it up, and you said, oh, yeah, wait. So in front of me, Joe, I have the ingredients label, okay?
Yeah.
Let me go through this and tell me what you think. Main ingredient, carbonated water. No problem there. Okay?
Yeah.
Followed by, I just got to do it sideways here, cassava root fiber, chicory root, inulin, Jerusalem artichoke, inulin, nopal cactus, marshmallow root, calendula flower, kudzu root, Concord grape juice concentrate, lime juice, apple juice concentrate, cassava root syrup, stevia leaf, I guess, is the sweetener, Himalayan pink salt, and natural grape flavor. I didn't see anything bad in here. Are you going to tell me this is not what it is?
Well, it is what it is. I mean, it contains exactly what you just read. Basically, this is a source of fiber. That's what it is. So fiber is what bacteria in our colon feed on. And they produce a variety of compounds that are beneficial, that get absorbed into the bloodstream. Most people do not get enough fiber. So this certainly is better than the usual soft drink.
Okay.
It can have a side effect. You know what happens when you consume too much fiber? You can produce gas.
Okay.
So that would be one of the but yes.
If that's the worst of it, that's not so terrible, right?
No, if you have to choose between this and the soft drink, I think one can argue for this one. I've never tasted it. I don't know what it tastes like.
Okay. Well, first of all, it comes in a variety of flavors. If you want it from me, I'm particularly hooked on one, which is grape, like like an orange, whatever, like grape crush kind of thing. I think it's amazing. I actually think I hate to say this because it's going to sound weird. When the fizz in this thing is amazing. They should sell it in shots. I don't need to drink a half a can. I just need a couple of hits and I'm good. It's so heavily carbonated.
And when do you drink this?
Whenever. Just a sip here, a sip there.
Not with a meal.
Could? Why? Should I not be drinking it with a meal?
No. I don't know. I mean, that's something that I have just not grown up with and never got used to drinking a soft drink with a meal.
No, I'm just it could be with a meal, could not be with a meal. There's no sort of set. I just wanted you to not tell me it was terrible for us.
No, I don't think it's not terrible. So enjoy your fiber flavored with grape.
Thank you. I will. Again, if you want to check out that video, for those of you who know, what's this doctor's name again?
Joe Mercola.
Joe Mercola. Okay.
Yeah.
Everything you need to know about Joe Mercola, and it's not going to be good.
And you do need to know.
Yeah. So that's again mcgill.ca/OSS.
That's it.
Right, for Office of Science and Society. OSS, not FS like Sam. All right, going to check it out. Joe, thanks so much.